This is a thorough plan, but I do have one last question before we...
Great question. Albeto's been hard at work analyzing Rarer and the Wild Hunt's behavioral patterns. Firstly, from the earliest known confrontation until now. Secondly, thirdly, finally, and most importantly, he is consumed by hatred, both for the moon and for his enemies. Turns out, we tick both of those boxes.
As someone who's had their fair share of interactions with the Wild Hunt.
Understood.
Well, everyone, that's the plan in full detail.
Plan approved.
Okay!
The Frost Moon Scions are behind you as well.
And the rest of you? No objections? All right.
Wait! We can still back out of this?
Everyone says things they regret, right?
A very people-first approach.
Heh.
Shh. We don't use people's real names at work.
This plan can only work if
We shall indeed. Also, you are the last person I expected to see here, Miss Dory.
It's not often I get called Dory in a work context. So, in that case, Mr. Flint's here must be worth a fortune. That's right, I know your full name. It's...
The walls are thin here.
Okay, fine. I'm actually only here as a favor for someone else. Oh, it most certainly does not. We have said Mom supplied me with a great little trinket, but now that lady's ruined everything. If I don't start building a little goodwill now, my whole...
Okay.
It's a lucky charm that a great mage made for me. I finally got it all fully charged up with Kuvaki, and...
You're right. It was all my...
You will? Well... You're putting me in a difficult position here.
It's a very useful thing to have around.
Hey, don't be so pessimistic.
Dory! How are things going? Feeling ready? Oh, I was born ready. Don't forget, when something's in high demand, ta-da! See? It's right here. Ah, it's so pretty. Did you make it? Aha! No wonder you were talking about lucky charms at the meeting. That's not the full story. Mage Alice once warned me that I passed this on to the Dendro Archon, and she secretly brought together a research. Anyway, point being, it was the Dendro Archon who asked Kaveh to build this little contraption. It took him long enough. He stressed over it for ages. Marak delivered it to me a couple of days ago, along with a letter from Kaveh. So nosy. My fault for sending him the research permit to begin with.
Surely Nahida must have told him you were involved in this project.
Could be. Anyway,
Fair enough. But it sounds like he was just being cautious.
Or maybe he was asking as a favor for his housemate. Either way, all's well that ends well. Huh? What does that look mean?
Paimon's just super surprised.
Well, a long time ago, I made a promise to myself. There are always going to be times in life when Alice has been a huge help to me over the years. And more than that, no one knows what the future will bring. Oh, that? I was just making sure Nefer and I are square. Don't be thinking it was some sort of benevolent act. My priority is doing the business that I want to do. So, all right. I do say so, and that's the whole point. Oh, and could you two help me get this stuff where it needs to be? Thanks,
Traveler, Paimon. It's good to see you.
Everything going smoothly over here?
Sort of. Per the plan, we dissected and analyzed some samples of these creatures.
What?
That depends on your definition of wild hunt and dissection.
Harmless, lifeless.
The wild hunt is an interesting phenomenon. Master griped a lot about the wise Horoptotire, and seemed somewhat fascinated with the foul Certology. But she barely mentioned Rerir at all. I don't think that was because of his lower social standing, though. Anyway, it's a pity. I should like to hear her thoughts on the nature of the life form he has become today. It's a strange mix. The furious energy of an abyssal being channeled. Perhaps the only explanation for his survival in this state is... Oh, sorry. Back to our research findings. You could think of this as Rerir in mutated form. Unfortunately, at present, we have no means of completely eradicating abyssal...
Oh, that's terrible news!
Miss Columbina's situation is a difficult one. It's as if her creator banished her to a place she could never be accepted. It means she spends most of her energy just on her own survival.
Given the circumstances, time to kick off the backup plan.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot! This is for you. Dory asked us to bring it.
Ah, how wonderful.
I'm sorry I won't be there to protect you in person.
All right then.
Miss Lauma, is everyone here?
Yes. The fate of my flock is in you.
My lady, what are you saying?
Within the next 24 hours, we will face the biggest crisis. This is not a burden that we deserve to bear. But I believe that we reap what we sow in this life. So I intend to act. For me, that means fighting for the future of Nodcry. This gentleman is the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, Varka.
Hey everyone, guess I should introduce myself. Biggest strengths are honesty and hard-workingness.
Something on your mind?
Miss Columbina, was it? I believe that's how the others addressed you.
That's right. Names are funny things. Have you always been called Dainslev?
Yes. I take it your own name has a more complicated history.
I have a different relationship with names than other people. To be honest, I'm not even sure that Columbina is my name, but it's what everyone calls me. I never used to think much about where names come from, or what they mean to people. Maybe something's wrong with me.
You're different from other people.
You're more perceptive than most. Do you ever find yourself missing Conria, Mr.
Difficult to answer. I have dreamed of the past many, many times. Sometimes I'm fighting tooth and nail. Other times I don't recall any happy moments from that time.
Is that because hatred survives longer than love and affection?
That would not be for me to say. I make no excuses for the grudges I bear. Thank you for your help with the Rerir situation. Without your efforts, I never could have learned the hidden truth of his story.
You're welcome.
Friend, he betrayed me. And I never really understood what he was going through in life.
Okay. You see, you're torn. Now you know what really happened. You see the things he's done in a new light.
I need some time.
Of course. Actually, I went through something similar myself recently.
You mean the Harbingers who still support you, even though you've left the Fatui?
Yes. I always thought they were only helping me because Harbingers are forced to work together. And even now, they still support me.
Clearly, they view you as a friend.
I feel a little guilty now. I see the guilt that you're feeling now, because I feel it too. Have you noticed that the Traveler and Paimon are over there?
Huh. Shall we say hello?
Sure. Hello.
Ah! They caught us!
I apologize for making you worry. No doubt you wish to know where I stand on the plan to take down the Wrecker of Soma.
You will? Oh, thank you so much!
They needn't be.
That doesn't matter to them. They're grateful to you regardless. You can't control their gratitude.
It's nearly showtime! Let's go rendezvous with the others. You know the place.
Ah, you're earlier than I expected.
Hey, Flint's!
Not too long.
Are you nervous about the battle?
Quite the opposite. When I was awakened by the Ratniki. But after waging war against the Wild Hunt for so long, my restless flame indicates that somewhere inside of me...
Oh, that doesn't sound like such a bad thing.
Well, in the past, when I was a Fae whose primary concern was hibernation, it was... But it certainly serves me well here in the present. And I am delighted to be able to join forces with you in this endeavor.
Looks like I'm not the first to arrive.
Ah, Miss Lauma.
Did you sleep okay last night?
I struggled to settle down at first. Please.
Never! Over here!
Aino asked me to relay a message. Meanwhile, Aino herself will provide range support to us directly.
Excellent. My thanks to all in... It won't hold him much longer.
No sense sitting around waiting.
I agree. Paimon, find a safe hiding place.
Got it! Be careful, Traveler!
I will.
Everyone, take your positions as soon as the battle starts. Every ounce of strength we have...
Ready?
Let's go.
I've seen all your futile ploys before. You have become the authors of your own demise.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
You are merely a moment of sport before I tear down the moon.
Stay on your toes.
Yep, you too.
Let me help you guys. Big this!
Move! The moonlight
No more
betrays
lies.
you.
Can't hide the truth. Kya, kya. No more love.
For the everlasting forest, leave this place.
Move!
Be silent.
Hunt them down!
Night falls. Close your eyes. Observe.
Hunt them
Forest,
down!
stay your hand. Seek
The
within.
moonlight betrays you.
Can't hide the truth. No more lies.
You poor lost...
Can't hide the truth.
Close your eyes. Night falls.
Moonlight betrays you.
Observe.
Leave this place. With one heart, we pray.
It all adds up. Can't hide the truth.
Pathetic.
Yeah! What? Go!
The deception ends here.
Moonlight
It all adds
betrays you.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Observe.
It began with the moon, and so shall it end.
The moon will protect you.
Moonlight betrays you.
You poor lost lamb. A grave transgression.
Do you see now?
It all adds up.
Vanir, when will it be as you foretold?
Have I brought this on myself?
Welcome here.
Water jet! Bombs away!
Leave this place for the everlasting.
Beware the creatures of the night. Close your eyes.
The mystery unravels. Can't hide the truth. It all adds up.
Forest, protect.
Water jet!
Observe. Be silent.
Can't hide. No more lies.
By the frostman of old.
Futile.
The deception ends here. Can't hide the truth.
Leave this place.
Hunt him down.
Close your eyes. Be silent. Night falls. Observe.
With one heart, we pray. Forest,
Are you quite finished?
Go! Wipe out!
No more lies. It all adds up. The mystery unravels.
Close your eyes. Steady now. Keep your distance. To dust.
It's all futile. Your little game of heroics is over. Moon wants to go first. Praise you.
No! We've been separated!
Will it take?
You okay?
Never! Where are the others?
Stuck outside the barrier. I guess he really doesn't like us.
I told you before. Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Be careful what you wish for.
Lauma! Can you hear me?
Silence.
The voices are gone. But at least I know they're still there. I need to focus. Stick to the plan. Remember my most important task. Just keep stalling him. If I can stall him for long enough, the moment will come.
It all adds up.
Let's see what you're made of.
The deception ends here. No more lies.
Time to come clean. Time to come clean.
Bombs away!
Absurd.
Time to come clean. Time to come clean.
Seek within. It all adds up. No more lies.
Broken. I can't keep this up.
Don't push your luck. No more lies.
Water jet!
The mystery unravels.
It all falls into place.
Wipe out!
Can't hide the truth.
It all falls into place.
Water jet!
The deception ends here.
Let's see what you're made of.
No more lies.
It all falls into place.
Water jet! Yeah!
Seek within.
Time to come clean.
Can't hide the truth.
Water jet! Wipe out!
It all adds up.
Let's see what you're made of.
The deception ends here. There's no other way.
The only way to defeat Rarer is to borrow his own power. That means Columbina will have to disappear while you two bear the brunt of his attacks. You have to hold on.
Never. You're.
And then,
But that dust will Come on.
any other tricks as entertaining.
You don't fool me. I have to stoke his rage. You fear what you could never. You cannot.
Well,
You fear the sound of your own name?
Is it us you hate? Or is it what you've become?
Let's see what becomes of you! What's happening? That power. I've seen it before!
His power is on another level. We'll need to use an alchemical array to convert his power into a usable form. Then quickly channel it into Columbina, rendering her powerful enough to compete with him.
I'll join you. I can help. If I release enough abyssal energy into a confined space, it'll create a potential difference, allowing us to extract a huge amount of elemental energy. Next, I'll synchronize with everyone's minds using Pyro, then give you temporary access to their abilities and fields of view. But it won't last long. Can you see?
Well enough.
So, we have a student of Gold Rhine-Daughter in our midst!
How about that?
You use my own power against me?
Just like how you stole Kuvaki. Look familiar?
Don't you realize? You don't have the power to hold that gate open!
I don't, but someone else does.
Goodbye, Rerir.
We won.
Nefer, how are your eyes?
It's not too late.
Let me handle it. Miss Nefer, it's not like you to lose your composure. That was the most reckless thing I've ever seen you do.
Reckless how? The situation was critical. Our lives were at stake. We had...
Even so. Okay. I guess you're right. In business terms, I suppose that's a huge return on investment.
I'd be hard-pressed to argue otherwise.
Still, I don't like this outcome. And I don't... People suffer when they make sacrifices they shouldn't have to make. Whether I had hoped you could win without sacrificing so much as a single hair on your head.
Thank you. Really.
All done. Don't try and open your eyes just yet. We'll see how you're doing in a couple of days. I'll send full details through Yehoda. My dear friends, we have fought brave.
The moon will remember this day. Thank you both. There's something I want to let you know.
What is it?
When Durin connected everyone's minds so I could access, and since Nefer's eyes...
Hold on.
I only feel the pain.
But I must say...
Things are a little...
Friends.
How are you feeling? Any aches and pains? Did you sleep well?
I'm doing all right, Paimon.
Phew! Well, that's good.
Glad to hear you didn't starve.
Well, honestly, Paimon just can't relax when you're not your usual self.
Well...
Oh yeah, and Albedo swung by earlier. He also dropped off some medical supplies, but if you're feeling up to it...
We're here! Oh, Traveler and Paimon! Perfect timing!
How are you feeling today?
Much better.
Relieved to hear it.
Yep, we're here for you.
Oh wait, where's Nefer?
How are her eyes doing?
Nefer's right over there. I'm sure she'd love to
Traveler, Paimon. Turns out that moon chanter has some real talent after all.
Yeah, but you...
Yes, thank you. I'm well aware.
Yehoda?
Oh, sure! Did you hear that?
You bet!
Sure thing!
The Raker of Solnari. No. Anyone who seeks revenge out of hatred for other people has become a snake. Perhaps. What else is left when everything you depended on? If you're worried about me, it's just... I suddenly feel like I was wrong to call... Look at the Ibis King. Thoth is a fiendishly cunning liar. He's never brought it up, but why else would he give me the power to perceive the truth? Well, King Deshret banished him to Aru. His response was to take on a physical form and approach me. Did he really think I'd fall for that? So he's a prisoner, and he was scared. He lives in fear because it's preposterous. They say that a liar's soul is the most worthless thing in the world. What do you think? Oh, really? If you ask me, for example, when... So be it. They have sharp ears. I can't keep anything from them. Oh, is that what it looks like? Well, when you find yourself in a situation you can't control, if you understand what's at stake, very good.
Oh wait! Now that after all that build-up...
Huh? Am I...
So, that close colleague who stayed behind with you?
Don't know, don't care. I get more normal human interaction from hanging out. Although, now you mention it...
If he's disappeared without a trace, it's the big... He won't lie low forever.
Ah, Lord Sangama Bay. How lovely. I must thank you for the device you provided.
Why come and ask me when you clearly know already?
I mostly came to thank you.
That's more like it. A little gratitude goes a long way with Lord Sangama Bay. Play your cards right, and you might even stand a chance of becoming my long-term supplier.
The chance to work with such a kind and charitable and...
Huh?
Let's see. The first plot of land you purchased in Nod...
Stop!
It's nothing to hide from. They're all perfectly legitimate investments.
How...
You're a curious case, look, but I'm afraid no matter how hard you try to keep things under wraps. You did it for Sumeru.
It was empty land that was gonna go to waste otherwise. Disasters are capricious things. They strike without any warning. My elder sister used to dream of finding a sanctuary. It was something I looked into, but the tech people handled the tech, and
It's a pity that so few people know the truth about you.
So? What's the problem with that?
But surely you have dreams of your own beyond...
You don't get it, do you? My dream... Just thinking about it makes me happy.
Thank you.
For the...
And the pendant.
Oh, that.
Seems like we've both...
Yeah. So long that I barely remember what my family even looked like.
That would be your mother, father, and sister?
Yeah. It's not like I want to forget them, obviously. My sister can't help me now.
Not everything will fade.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, that...
Oh, absolutely. You've got a lot going for you.
I appreciate...
How have you been holding up?
You don't need to worry about me, Grandmaster. I'm...
What?
You played an indispensable role in the battle for Notcry. Sometimes, when people praise you, it's because you deserve it.
Let's do a quick demonstration.
Thank you. I can't take all the credit, though.
See? Did you catch that? A masterclass in how to take a compliment.
Oh.
Hey, you guys!
Hey, look who's bounced back. Looking good, traveler.
Seems like you've recovered.
Can I get you a drink?
Huh? You know how to order at a bar now?
Handling a drinks order is ridiculously simple compared to alchemy.
Paimon believes it. You're clearly a fast learner, just like your brother. To be totally honest, though...
Don't worry, that's completely understandable.
To put it in the simplest terms, when facing an enemy you have no hope of defeating, so, instead of looking for a way to overpower him, for this to work, for added security, the alchemical array absorbed his abyss. That power enabled...
What surprised me, given his history with Rerir, he had every right to sit this one out.
It must have been a pain...
Absolute. He was torn between two paths, but anyway...
That's the only reason you're here.
Yes. I've thought a lot about it. And I've realized that you, me, and Arlecchino should be friends. I think this is very important. So I felt I had to come and tell you.
Well, this is a new one. I'm so moved. I can't even...
Do you not want to be friends with me? Or is it that you prefer being co-workers?
What is this, Columbina? Are you deliberately testing my patience threshold? Right now, my politeness module is active. But if you say another word, I swear I'll shut it down.
If your politeness module was active, wouldn't you say the word please at some point?
Polonia, please see Lady Columbina to the door.
Will you still invite me to your next tea party?
What?
Yes, I think you will. Bye-bye, dear Sandrone.
Last time, the Wild Hunt escorted you out. Would you rather I handled it myself this time? Why? Out of concern for my safety?
Mostly because you kind of helped us out, so we just wanted to check you were okay.
Oh, don't you worry about that. If you're in the mood for tea, go ahead and help yourself. My coasters are still missing in action, though.
Whoa!
You can ignore those. I doodle and write in my free time. Sometimes I remember the distant dreamlike past. And other times, I grit my teeth and note down all the crazy nonsense going. Trying to predict the future is like daydreaming. Huh. Although, having said that, the only vaguely interesting memory in my past is probably that guy they call Lord Artificer. Who else? Pretty much.
Wait, are you saying?
I mean, I guess we were friendly. Yep. In fact, we used to chat occasionally back when he was still around. Before he passed away, he asked me to destroy all his manuscript. I honored his request. I mean, I couldn't let the genius of Lord Artificer, Alain...
So... that's...
I just told you. Those are... Alain's work was like epic poetry. The formulas in my notebook are just silly little riddles in comparison. Not that there's anything bad about them. Anyway, while we're on the topic, Alain Guillotin had two close buddies, Renee and Jacob. They spent their childhood years together in the Nazissenkreuz Institute. They were all quite competitive. But beneath the friendship and unfortunately, childhood would end. A mad dream. And if Renee and Alain had been people of lesser wits. But alas, they were the first of them to fall under its spell was Renee. Against Alain's wishes, he persisted in experimenting on a mutual friend of theirs to try and save their life. Alain did not approve, and it's complicated. Alain wanted to believe that Renee only did what he did for the sake of their friendship. Perhaps the seed that would grow into a nightmare had already sprouted in Renee's mind. Even then, the next time they met, and although that wave died down eventually, I hear that it just recently came back with a vengeance. As I understand, Renee wanted to live out his dream of salvation once more. But I'm told that the attempted resurgence... What do you think of Renee? Do you admire his transcendent, or do you despise him? Same difference, really. What a cop-out. I don't like fanatics who get... Maybe I could understand if Renee had... Anyway, he managed to put a stop to the first storm. To his credit, I suppose, the loss of his family and friends was purely... After that, the only thing supporting his... But although the desire to save Fontaine drove him to found the Fontaine Research Institute, Alain, I think that formulas and machines derived solely from human intellect. Yet Alain's intellect was simply too great. Once he realized that the end of his life was approaching, he quit working on his formulas. He told me that the director of the Nazissenkreuz Institute used to... I think that all he wanted at that time in his life was to be able to sleep deeply without being... At the very end, he laid down to rest in the ruins of the former Nazissenkreuz Institute. Many years after that, tension... And that is the story. One went all in on his... The other sought desperately to burn... Even the grandest tree starts as a tiny seed. They were young children with friends and or maybe they just wanted to find something to anchor themselves within the chaos. To stop, but instead, the search for their own salvation took them down the rocky road laid out by fate. Do you think the desire to save oneself is enough of a justification to The way you said that sound... He gave the exact... No elaboration. Just... All right, tea time's over. I owe Arlecchino a favor for telling me these stories. I'll have to bring a whole sack of gifts the next time I visit the House of the Hearth. I'm gonna go tinker with Polonia now. Polonia...
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?